first NHL hat trick. First of all, congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good, actually. You never know when you're going to get one or if you're going to get one. So only took 13 years, and I was pretty excited. But it was a good win for our team. We just needed a good game and a little bit of confidence for our team going forward, and we can definitely expect a tougher game next game against them, and just be ready to play.
What was the most noticeable difference in your mind in terms of your team play tonight, and what was working for you guys?
I think just our start, right to the start, through the neutral zone, kind of just not giving up the odd man rushes we've been giving up the first couple of games. And that was kind of the biggest difference. They had two kind of quick ones in the first that we wanted to kind of have back. But other than that, we definitely took away the time and space through the middle, and they didn't really get a lot of chances off the rush. And they got some pretty skilled players over there, some guys we aren't too familiar with. And they made some nice plays. And like I said, it's going to be, they're going to be a tough team to play this year. And we got to expect them to be a lot better next game. And again, we just want to have that same start we had tonight.
Next up is Ian McIntyre.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you.
Once every 735 games, whether you need it or not. The team obviously has not had the start that it wanted, and there's been a lot of focus on the guys at the top of the lineup. But you've been through a lot of things as a player. What do you think is the most important thing to do as a player at a time like this to help the team get going?
Yeah, I think everyone just needs to simplify. I know it sounds a little bit cliche, but when you do the right thing system-wise and play the right way as a team, that's when your real highly skilled guys really kind of find their game and kind of take over, and that's where they create their offense, and you start drawing more penalties, and they get some more looks on the power play and things like that. So tonight was probably definitely our most solid game, and we just haven't had the easiest time finding our game kind of early here. Every year you go through spurts like that, 6, 8, 10 games where you're not as sharp. Unfortunately, it felt like that was our first 10 days of the season instead of sometimes it's the last 10 days or it's in the middle of the season somewhere. So again, we're just trying to find our game, and we got 2 games coming up here back to back against these guys again. We got to be ready to go just like we were tonight. And again, when we play the way we need to play, that's when our skilled guys really kind of flourish and take over.
I know that your teammates will have fun with you for getting the hat trick, but there were other good signs tonight. Thatcher Demko having the kind of game that he had. How important do you think is it for building confidence that you guys have a lot of things go right in one?
Yeah, it's huge. We haven't been very happy with our defensive play and our goals against in the first few games. Just breakdowns and too many chances in tight. And tonight when they had those, Denver was there to stop them. You remember even on my second goal there, they had a chance in the slot. It's a 3-1 game. He makes a glove save that turns it 3-2 pretty quick. And 10 seconds later, we go down and score. We're up 4-1. And that kind of just opened the game up. It's moments like that is the reason why we lean on a guy like Demmer, and both our goalies are going to be huge for us all year.
Next up is Farhan Lalji.
Brandon, you're second on the team in scoring right now. And when you look at the goals, I mean, these are goal scorer goals, highly skilled goals. Where's the confidence coming from to attempt some of what you've done so far?
I don't really think about it too much. Tonight, the first one, it's just a simple routine play. It's a good forecheck. We turned it over and got a shot from the point, and rebound popped out and I whacked it in. So, and then again, I talked about a shorthanded one where Demmer makes a save. We go back the other way and score. And then the last one, I knew going out the last minute, if I had a chance to go, I was going to at least try it, and luckily, broke away. But I'm just feeling good right now, I guess. Feeling healthy and just trying to get my feet going, get moving quicker. That's kind of been our team's. We're just not playing with quite the speed we want to play with, and that was kind of our mindset tonight. Play quick, play fast, and that's kind of where we generate our chances.
I know there was some discussion last year in the bubble about production from the bottom 6, and that was an off-season concern going into the year. Through all the problems this team has had, do you feel like the bottom 6 has done its part, for lack of a better description?
Uh, Again, I think I don't know how many goals we'd have on the bottom six, but some guys have chipped in and scored a few, and that's great. Obviously we want to get everyone going, especially our power play, things like that. When they start clicking, that's when our offense really takes off. And yeah, again, I'm not going to really go back to last year much. I think we knew in the playoffs, we learned a lot about what our roles are in the bottom six. It's kind of the same group this year. We know what to expect of ourselves every night, and it's not always going to be points and offense. It's usually going to be defense and get on the PK and things like that. And again, tonight we were solid on the penalty kill, and sure enough, we end up scoring a few goals, and that's kind of how it works for our bottom six, how our team's made up.
Next up is Ben Kuzma.
Hey, Brandon, when Travis moved you back into the middle from wing, he said it was more to stop the bleeding and help in a defensive posture. Yet here you are back at center, and it's such a demanding position because it's usually about being more of a playmaker and finding your wingers. What's allowed you to have this success, Brandon? You seem to be moving a lot better, really strong moves into the slot and some finish. Have you found some magic formula we should know about?
No, to be honest, the way our system is, the way we play, especially the guys I play with in the bottom six, whether you're playing center wing doesn't really change a whole lot. Obviously off face-offs, you start in the middle of the ice rather than, spending more times on the walls. But once the play is going on, we pretty much fill in as a F1, F2, F3. It doesn't really work positionally so much, but I think playing center, you get a little bit of chance to get some more open ice skating. And but again, whoever's playing there, it's me, Gods, or Beagle. It's just that rotation of the three of us, and I'll play with anybody.
Just a quick follow. There's such pressure on the top two lines to score, Brandon. You score, and then Mott follows up a nice move to keep the puck in, rim it to Beagle, get to the net and score. Talk a little bit about the importance of getting that bottom six performance and getting you off to that 2-0 lead in the first period.
Yeah, that's good teams, they have scoring all the way through. And, again, we just haven't had the start offensively that we were hoping for, everybody. And, again, tonight, when you get the depth scoring, it's huge to get a win off that. And I don't think we're worried at all about our top guys. They're going to be fine. They just haven't had the bounces, a couple posts and things like that. So they'll be fine. And we just need to keep playing like we did tonight, and things will start to turn around for them.
And with the final question for Sutsy is Daniel Wagner.
Brandon, you get the one hat tossed on the ice. Looks like it was from Braden Holtby.
Yeah.
And you got a pretty big hug from Bo as you were heading off the ice too at the end. Getting that support from your teammates after the hat trick, what does that feel like for you?
Yeah, it was cool. Again, I think coming into tonight, we knew we needed a win and play our game and find our game. And when you come off with a big win like that, it's huge. But again, it's my first hat trick, so it's you don't know if you're ever going to get one as you get older. So I was pretty pumped, and Bo was pretty excited for me. So it's we got a good group of guys, and we'll have some fun with it.
And you had the nice backhand on that first goal, your first goal of the season as well, on a really nice backhand. Is the backhand something you've been working on? Is it something that's a part of your game that you just haven't had an opportunity to use as much?
No, I don't know. One tonight I just kind of whacked it, and if the puck's there, just try to hit it and get it towards the net when you're in that position. So there's really no secret to it.
Thank you.